Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're talking about one of my all-time secret favorite things. You ready? I love to hear excuses from other people. I really do. I am always fascinated with what excuse the person is going to come up with. To me, it's always like, are they going to come up with something original or are they going to come up with something different? Because the original one that usually everybody uses is I'm busy. Because when you kind of go into it, you can just ramble off things. I went grocery shopping, I went to the store, I went to Walmart, I went here, I went there, I went all these places. And so that's kind of an easy thing to kind of put. But when you start thinking about it energetically, like I do, you start to realize like they're not just talking about one day, they're talking about like their whole week. And they're kind of blanketing their whole week with this busy energy. And the more times we say that excuse, the more the universe, the more our creator puts things in their lives to keep them busy, because that's kind of what they're asking for, which is really fun. So when you give someone an excuse, what's your excuse? What's your blanket excuse for things? Usually I will tell you 9 times out of 10, someone will say I'm busy. And then if you get asked, well, what were you doing? They'll ramble off a whole bunch of things. But like I said, it's usually over a long period of time. So that's kind of the fun part. But I love to hear what excuse someone came up with. Why are they choosing not to do this? Why are they choosing not to step in and getting their homework done or working on a healing assignment or doing something else? It's like, why are you not doing it? A lot of times it's because we really are afraid of it. That's the basics of it. But instead of saying, I was really terrified for doing this, or I was really uncomfortable dealing with that, or I was afraid of the emotions that would come up, or afraid of how I was going to have to deal with all of this, what they usually say is, I was busy. So then it's nice excuse. It's a nice excuse for not doing what they know they should have done. I love hearing them because I love hearing the excuses. I really do. It really is something that you draw into your life. And the more that you say that you're busy and make up these excuses, the more you're drawing things into your life that are making you busy. Instead of something taking 15 or 20 minutes, it took an hour. If it should have taken an hour, it took 3 hours. The more you use that excuse, the more our creator brings that into you to hopefully teach you to stop using that excuse, to stop using that excuse that doesn't really explain why you didn't want to do something. One of the fun things that you can do is actually say the truth. I was afraid of the assignment, or I was afraid of what would come up, or I really chose not to do this. This is something I chose not to do at that point. So that's the really fun, cool part. And the really fun, cool part is what you say in your life comes back to you. That's the cool part. So what are your favorite excuses? Please comment below and tell me what are your favorite excuses for anything that you don't want to do in your world, and what would you now like to upgrade your excuses with? I thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Have an amazing day.